time. I won't be live for a long time, but I'm here for another Q&A about my bodybuilding history, part one. So I'm going to be answering also a few more questions about my bodybuilding history and my bodybuilding journey. So take note that part 2 is coming, and also tomorrow I'll be live again. I think I'll be live 2 times tomorrow. I'll be live during my workout session and for a Q&A once more. So one question that I get asked the most is, when did you get interested in bodybuilding? When did you get interested in bodybuilding? I remember when I got interested in bodybuilding, it was 2016. In fact, I was interested in lifting weights for as long as I can remember. But one time, at that time, I was still a hunter. So I liked hunting at that time. So there was this other guy we used to go hunting with. So he used to lift weights. So he inspired me very much, and he gave us some weights. So from then we're interested in bodybuilding, but I did not really start bodybuilding in 2016, yet I was going towards that road. So another question is, how did you start bodybuilding? I remember it was around 2017 when I had this app. I wanted 6 packs at the time. I wanted to get some apps, so I downloaded an app which I was using with my friend. So I was completing each day. Sometimes I would do 3 days in one day, so I can speed up the process, because I thought like the app is taking much time. So it was like 2018, and then I started some few home workouts, lifting dumbbells, and then 2018 I took bodybuilding to another level. So another question is, how would you describe bodybuilding to be? Bodybuilding is a very fun sport, yet very hard. So you need to be dedicated if you really want to see results, because it is a hard sport. So if you're not dedicated or disciplined enough, you'll never get to a point where you really see what you really want to get. So you need to be disciplined and determined. Another question is, who inspired you to start bodybuilding? As I've said, I had a friend of mine who we used to go hunting together. He lives like 25 minutes away from my house. 25 minutes away from my house. So he's the one who inspired me. He goes by the name of Bynam. We call him Bynam. So he's the one who inspired me, and many others. Also, some few American bodybuilders, also some few guys around. Yeah. And another question is, do you always have motivation to go to the gym? No, I don't always have motivation to go to the gym. Sometimes I feel demotivated. Sometimes I feel like I'm not disciplined enough to go and work out. So sometimes you'll be demotivated. You just have to be determined that I should do what I have to do to get what I want. You just have to do what has to be done in order to get what you want. Because if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. So another question is, who were your bodybuilding role models? Who were your bodybuilding role models? Mm, who was my bodybuilding role model? I think at that time, mm, the guy who was my role model in bodybuilding was Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, because his work ethic. Uh, but I don't want to reach his physique. I don't want to reach his physique. One of the physiques that I like the most is unreduced physique. So that's one physique that I like. I don't want to reach Ronnie Coleman's physique, but he's one guy who has inspired me in bodybuilding. Yeah, he was my role model. And I still salute that guy. You see, out of all bodybuilders, I salute that guy. He has taken bodybuilding to the extreme, 8 times Mr. Olympia, and directly 8 times in a row, year after year after year. So he's the greatest of all time. He's one of the most dominant bodybuilders. Uh, Another question is, where did you work out? At that time, I remember with a few friends of mine, I think we were four at that time. We had like one dumbbell and one barbell made out of cement. So we'd just do like 15 minutes a day, 10 to 15 minutes a day at that time, maybe one set each, and then that would be it for the day. But on 2018, I met this guy, this other guy which I used to work out with. I remember back then in 2018 and some time around 2019. So since then, I've been working out at that guy's place for 1 year and 3 months. And in 2019, I started working out at Bynam's place. 2019, like I think for about I'm not sure how many months, about 7 months, if I'm sure, about 7 months. And then I began to develop my own home gym. I bought dumbbells, I bought more weights, I bought barbells, and so many things. Now I'm owning my own home gym that's worth about 7,000 rand. So I'm owning my all the equipment I just bought for myself. All the equipment I bought for myself. So I'm also renting out some weights and making people pay to actually be in the gym. So another question is, how did you go about bodybuilding or start your home gym? I remember when I bought my first weight, I think I bought 10 kg. Oh, Eish, there are some there are some embarrassing moments which I will not say on camera, but it's a long story. It's a long story, but it's been tough starting the home gym because yeah, the weights were not cheap. At that time, I didn't have money. At that time, thank God for past tense. You see, I thank God for past tense because I can actually say at that time I was broke. That was far in the past, way back. Now I'm rich. Thank God for past tense. Another question is, did you have a trainer back then? No, at that time I didn't have a trainer. In fact, all my years, I never had a trainer, a personal trainer. I never had a personal trainer all my years. I am the one who has been training a few guys, and even my gym partner, even my gym partner, I used to train him. Nkateko Way is on one of the videos. If you can search Nkateko Way, you'll see him on one of the videos. Eh, yeah, these hands have worked. I was the one who was actually training him. So I've never had a personal trainer. I just watched the videos online and took a few tips and then personalized those exercises, and it worked for me. So it worked for me, and I've been training many more people, more than 5 people, and I've actually raised a young guy who's now is doing his own things. They are the Nyaupe guy. They are the Nyaupe guy. So the last question before I sign out. So the last question before I sign out. What makes bodybuilding fun for you? You see, many people complain about bodybuilding. They say, oh, bodybuilding is hard. We can't do this. It has its own people. You see, if you do not belong to this industry, you'll never survive. So, what makes bodybuilding fun is that you don't just pump in one day and you reach your goal. No, you go through a process. You go through a process. Even though you are in a hurry to reach your goal, you still have to go through the process, because it just don't happen in a few minutes and then boom, you are the bodybuilder that you wish to be. No, you need to go through process. So what makes bodybuilding fun is the hardship that you face in bodybuilding. You wake up with pains. Yeah, you see, facing the hardship. So YouTube Mishbora, I would like to say tomorrow join my live. I'm not sure what time I'll be live, but tomorrow again I'll be coming back for the Q&A. And make sure you comment down below for more questions that you want to know about myself and my bodybuilding journey or anything else. If you also want to learn this trick of bouncing your chest, just make sure uh, you comment down below. I might leave a tutorial how to how to shake or bounce your chest. So tomorrow I'll be live. Make sure you don't miss it for anything. It will be leg day tomorrow, so I'll be showing you guys how to develop your legs, how to build your legs, some home workouts you can do at the comfort of your homes, not necessarily in the gym or anywhere else, but at the comfort of your homes. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Tell somebody to tell somebody that I'm back with the Q&As, and they must comment down below. Make sure I get their questions so I can answer them.